Well, again, Dave Langsather, and from violinresearch.com. And today we're going to go to step 2 of the fingerboard tuning. In part 1, we've laid out the mode 5 nodal lines by listening to high overtones, and we've located the acoustical center. So what we're going to do in this section is to make these 3 areas equal. And if you listen, you'll find out that's one consistent, that's consistent, that's consistent. This area is consistent with itself, that's consistent with itself, consistent with itself. But if you listen, this will be one pitch, that'll be another pitch, and this will be halfway in between. Now listen to the lowest part of all the overtones. Okay? Or with a lead-filled tapper. Okay, so you can make this up. This is just a lead-filled tapper, spruce wood, split, hollowed out inside, filled with birdshot, lead shotgun, real fine balls. There's a little room left over so it'll shake. And gets rid of a lot of the high overtones. And this is without. Alright, so this is relatively high. Now this whole, we'd like this to be even tap tone frequency of 227.5. And so I think if you look on the chart here, this is available on the website, violinresearch.com, in several places. So fingerboard should be a 213 wood tone, made out of ebony. It's 227.5 down, and from the side is 242. Okay, so that's a cross check. So we're going to see what these frequencies are. And to do that, we'll just bring in the wood reference tool, which you can find in Useful Tools. Same place, violinresearch.com. And you can make your own, you can calibrate it, all the information's there. So we're going to tap in the center, which is the average tone. Now I'm going to tap along. You see this has got a tapered fingerboard, so this is a higher pitch, and that's a lower pitch. So we're just going to tap about 10 times and just listen. Don't talk to yourself. So what I was doing, and once you have this in your brain, don't talk to yourself. You just tap and listen. As you go up, at some point, it sounds like you're going up the stairs, come down the stairs. Now you're on one level. And so you can double check it, above, below. So right here about 212. We want to get up to here, 227.5. Now this is the middle frequency, so one side's higher. So this is a high one. And it's about 218. So what we're going to do to start with, we're going to raise this side up so these are equal. And that's what we're going to do in this segment. We're just going to make these 3 equal. We're going to move in the direction we want, which is here. So they're all low. Okay, so this is the most low down at this end. So what we're going to do is you tune from the acoustical center outward, and which means that this whole area is low. So let's see how consistent it is. Pretty consistent. So we're going to do that by drawing a line there. So this is the area of the material we're going to remove to raise this up consistently. So we want to consistently remove material from this area, and we do not want to, don't touch or don't go over this mode 5 line at all. Okay, so I think we're just going to use a scraper, and I'm just going to go out. Try to keep equal lines. Try to take about an even amount of material off here. Let's see what difference we made. Move in the right direction. So I'll go down and take off again a little bit more material evenly all the way across. Check that out. Slightly lower. A little bit more. What I'm going to do is extend my acoustical center lines to the outside with a pencil. So if I erase my marks, I can find it again, because it's real important we keep that. And if your mode 5 line starts to be smirched, you can put it back on again. Okay, let's try it now. Still a little bit more. There are little blocks again. Alright, so we basically made these all even now. So okay, let's see what the frequency we do have. So we're about 226, which is getting real close to our final goal. All right, and that's all we're going to do basically here. We want to move in the direction of our final goal, which is 227.5 downward. And I think if you'll find if this is low, then this should be high. And the goal here is 242 sideways, so let's try that one.